Hey, our good friend Rob Mattacchione's back. Rob Mattacchione is the CEO and board chairman of a company called Novo Integrated. Once again, he's the guy who sort of taught us about decentralized healthcare. In other words, building the next generation of healthcare companies, as their website says, and the need for decentralized healthcare, because this is where we're going. It means that, in fact, I just had, in between shows today,
just now,
a doctor's appointment on the phone.
Yeah.
Out front.
And I missed one last week.
On the phone. Rob, isn't that what this is about now? This is even better than a home doctor visit, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you again, guys.
You too.
I can tell you it's exactly that, but it's so much more even beyond that. Where do we take the science? You know, we take it beyond that two-dimensional application, which we refer to as the phone or the television screen or the computer monitor, and we bring it into other sophisticated peripherals. And you know, one of the things I wanted to really highlight today, Sully, if you don't mind.
Sure.
We completed a big acquisition about the other aspect of decentralized healthcare, which is preventative care. And we're excited about that with a company called Decentralized, where we can manufacture those products that are required to make it even, you know, one more step further in the evolution of the shift of healthcare globally.
Talk about what that does for you as a company. Talk about what exactly the company's about at that point.
Well, it's an innovative company in terms of what it manufactures. We manufacture nutraceuticals, therapeutic type products, capsules, tablets, powders, all kinds of things. But really, what it really does for us is allow us to create a science around that evolution. New products, enhancing existing products, and bringing them as a part of the entire healthcare experience. Really, you know, that's really what we have to do. So we have to really identify how we as a general population embrace the paradigm shift that is occurring right now by technology and the innovation of products, and making sure that when we talk about wellness, we're talking about not just a reactive experience, but a proactive one.
Well, and look, you know, healthcare has already been turned on its head dozens of times, but decentralized systems have the potential to give it what it always needed, and that's data in the hands of the patients. And I think that's part of this thing, because, you know, one of the problems is there's so many issues with the current health system, and we can, you know, look at it's hard to know where to start. I think one of the issues is there's no universal standard of healthcare that can be ready for every provider. You guys are actually solving that problem, right? Isn't that the way this works?
Yeah, that's, you know, fantastic the way you said that, Sully. You're exactly right, because all these little steps, I call them the three pillars of the paradigm shift. And, you know, the products are one of them, but that data management, the AI application, the understanding of the technology, and bringing that technology into the patient's own environment so that patient is embracing their wellness. That's exactly what it is. So you should really speak on behalf of our company, because you're doing a wonderful job.
I speak on behalf of your company every day. What are you talking?
Another job offer.
Hey, the other piece of this thing too is last time you were on the air, and I was supposed to ask this question early in the interview, but I forgot. But it's about seeing a specialist. Seeing a specialist isn't as easy as it should be, because you may have to, go to your primary provider
to get approval.
Then your insurance has got to. This and decentralized healthcare resolves that issue, right? I mean, this is something that every single patient's had to go through, every one of us, right? That's a big piece of this, correct?
Yeah, Sully, it's we call it roster building, right? And what's absolutely imperative for any technology to actually take hold and commercialize is the adoption of that technology, and that's where the medical community needs to embrace it. And for us, we're proud of our roster, and we're proud of the evolution of our roster to include, obviously, specialists and any provider of care across the entire scope. And so, yeah, you're right. It's important that roster really be comprehensive, because it does two things. Number one, it gives you access to those, variety of different laterals that we refer to, but it also allows more efficiency, right? And when you don't have to be in a waiting room and things like that, those professionals have that time available to them to actually engage in participating in your well-being as well. So it's a hugely efficient.
Well, sure. I think this is where I think you're going to come in and rescue the day, and I really do. And I was thinking about this, and I was actually talking to to an investor about you the other day who contacted me. And in the United States, we've all heard of this HIPAA compliance issue, which promises patient confidentiality. That's a good thing. I don't want anybody to know, that you had the lesion removed off your left, whatever. Okay?
Or the shot you had.
Or the shot you had, right? The problem is HIPAA makes it close to impossible, Rob, correct me if I'm wrong here, to share data within the community of care. That's a big, so other people with the same condition, let's say, right? That's a huge missed opportunity, right, Rob? You guys can solve that opportunity, correct?
Yeah, Sully, that's the AI component, right? Where we're able to understand the data, create, anonymous data fields that give us outcomes and expectations and take advantage of that. But moreover, we're developing a technology that allows even that interface to be more comfortable and HIPAA compliant. And that's blockchain, right? Blockchain is not just about crypto. It's about the protection of data. And, it's almost impossible, if not impossible, to breach a blockchain platform. And that's where healthcare is going. It's blockchain application to the transference of data between different stakeholders. And we're excited to be beta testing that platform as we speak, hoping to be commercial in the next 3 to 4 weeks, and really, really changing the landscape of what you just described as the biggest problem.
Well, I will tell you, congratulations on the acquisition, and of course the the way your business is going is just booming. I can't wait to get you back on the air. Rob, thank you so much. Rob Mattacchione, he'll be back next week.
It's a lot easier to go to the doctor
Publicly traded under NVOS, by the way.
like this.
There you go. Yes, it is. It's way easier, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I lost.
Rob Mattacchione, CEO and board chairman. You go visit their website, novointegrated.com.